Welcome to the On Deck podcast presented by LineStar, your top MLB player prop bets for today, plus our home run calls of the day. Alongside Tyler Wiemann, I am Shannon Sommerville. We've got some great picks for you today. Yesterday, we had a winning show for you guys. We gave out a winning ticket on Underdog Fantasy. Ketel Marte and Tyler Glasnow both delivered for us in our main picks. So 2-0. That means today is a money gun celebration. I sort of forgot to load the money gun. Hold, please. There we go. Oh, we're having some technical difficulties. Money gun.
Let's go,
oh, there we
Shandog.
go.
Get it together. There we
Finally
go.
got it together here. I'm just a little in shambles, Tyler, yesterday after the trade deadline, and Brian Cashman basically did nothing. He did something, but it wasn't enough, in my opinion. As a Yankees fan, what did you make of trade deadline yesterday?
You got Jazz. Why are you so
I know.
sad? He's hit 4 home runs in 3
You're right.
games.
I know. It's pretty crazy. So I like that part, but
Like-
I mean, it's not going to help us out in terms of pitching. Maybe they'll throw him out there pitching. I don't know, but it's,
did you hear why the
makes me
Yankees
nervous.
pulled out for Flaherty?
I did not.
Flaherty had 2 injections into his back to kill pain. So he's been dealing with some sort of back injury.
I did not hear that.
They
Okay,
pulled
that
out
makes me
because of that.
That does make me feel a little bit better because I was a little disappointed. I thought the Yankees could have matched that, couldn't they? So knowing that, maybe, sometimes there is a little bit more behind the scenes. However, given the fact that we only have a few more months of Juan Soto, in fact, I saw a lot of memes yesterday about Brian Cashman, and one of them that jumped out to me was Jason Tatum sitting on the bench for Team USA, just sitting there. And I kind of think that summed up my mood yesterday, but we'll see how it goes.
You're totally burying the lead, though, from yesterday. Padres comeback win was the talk of the day.
All right, Tyler. Give it up to your
Going
Padres.
back,
In fact,
2 home runs
I was looking
to tie it in the bottom of the 9th, and then we win it in the 10th. Just great.
Good stuff. That's always a really fun series. Padres, Dodgers, and back at it today with Clayton Kershaw on the bump. I was looking at actually some Padres bats for today. Not a bad way to go. I'm sure DFS, there's some interesting ways you could go too. Before we get into our prop bets and home run calls for today, I do want to announce, I set off the money gun, but I didn't announce the winner of our daily contest on this show. The winner is Go DJ 2545. Go DJ. That's my DJ. You guys remember that song? Anyways, he commented, I love the Ketel Glasnow pick 2, going with it. Rafael Devers dinger Tuesday. He, in fact, did have a dinger. So go DJ having himself a Tuesday yesterday. Congrats to him. Plus, you win $50 from the LineStar team here for commenting on our YouTube video. If you want to be a winner like DJ, all you got to do is like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment below, and a comment enters you into our prop bets contest. If we go 2 for 2, one randomly selected commenter wins $50. We'll announce that on tomorrow's show. Hopefully, we got another winner to cook up. We've had winners 2 of the last 3 shows, so let's get back after it today. Tyler, where are you headed for your main prop bet of the day?
I'm going to go with Jake Woodford over 2.5 Ks. It's minus 145. Our LineStar projection's 3.8. The consensus is 2.8. He's been over in both starts he's had this year. He's pitching high 80s amount of pitches. Averaging 7.6 Ks per 9, and the over in this over 3.5 Ks is plus 165. I don't mind that one. Just understand if you are going to go that one, maybe bet a little bit less because it is plus 165. But I think that's an interesting bet as well.
Yeah, interesting if you're, playing in the sports books, of course.
Yeah.
We are playing on Underdog Fantasy. Also, if you don't have Underdog Fantasy, Sleeper, Chalkboard, ParlayPlay, we've got links below. Use that promo code LineStar for a nice deposit match. So, Tyler, this season, I feel like I really haven't been giving the Oakland A's their due respect, especially this month. They've been one of the hottest hitting teams that we've seen in the month of July. So for my pick today, I think they're in a good spot today. We're going to go Brent Rooker over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI. Surprised he didn't go anywhere during the trade deadline. Nonetheless, still taking him for the A's today over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs because LineStar's projection is all the way at 2.8. He's been over this 8 of the last 10 games. In fact, he's homered in 4 of the last 7 games on an absolute tear. He's a top 10% hitter, specifically against righties. And today he'll be facing Giants righty Logan Webb, who's giving up just under a 300 average to righty bats. Plus, the Giants bullpen ranks 27th in opponent average. They really haven't been able to get it done there and going up against this hot-hitting Oakland team. Rooker is also top 5% exit velocity, top 5% barreled balls over the last 14 days against right-handed pitching. And when you look at that Oakland team, I mentioned one of the hottest hitting teams in the month of July. Highest slugging percentage, second in RBIs and runs. So we also like that as far as this hits, runs, and RBI category, so his team can help him get over that 1.5 mark. So I like Rooker today. But where are you headed for a bonus pick?
My bonus pick, I'm going to go with Cubs starter Kyle Hendricks over 3.5 Ks at -120. LineStar projection has the over significantly. The consensus is at 3.5. He has an 18.8% combined K rate in this spot. You know, it's Kyle Hendricks. He doesn't have dominating strikeout stuff, but he has been over in 71% of games for this line. And in their matchup, it's a team that does strike out a lot. So I'm interested to just kind of roll the dice against Cincinnati and go with some Kyle Hendricks.
All right, Tyler. Another matchup that I am interested in specifically is the Angels going up against Colorado Rockies' Kyle Freeland. So when I took a look at the Angels bats, one that jumped out to me is Taylor Ward over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. LineStar's projection, really liking this one too, 2.6. He's only been over 5 of the last 10, but this is a righty bat with significantly better splits against lefties. In fact, a 338 average and a 906 OPS against them. And going up against the lefty Freeland, who on the road, you'd think that playing at Coors Field, his numbers would be worse at home, that hitter-friendly venue, but he has a 9.96 ERA, a 3.89 opponent average when he's on the road, and he ranks 265th against right-handed bats, so just hasn't really been able to get it done on the road, especially against righties, and that Colorado bullpen ranks 30th in ERA. We're talking about a hitter in Ward who's likely batting third, so in a good spot in the lineup, plus we've also got a little wind blowing out to center at Angel Stadium. And I also like a couple other righty bats today. If you're looking to do maybe a bigger ticket today, maybe a little bit of an Angels stack, you might want to consider Kevin Pillar and Brandon Drury. Both have very good BVP numbers, specifically against Kyle Freeland, so you could go in that direction as well. But for our purposes today, my bonus pick for you guys is going to be Taylor Ward over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. I do want to note that I was considering maybe Manny Machado or Xander Bogaerts over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. I actually think they're in a good spot today. They're going up against Clayton Kershaw, but this is Clayton Kershaw. He's getting a little older. He doesn't quite have the same stuff. And Manny Machado crushed it yesterday. He's been feeling it. 5 home runs in 9 games against the Dodgers this season. So that might be a good way to go too. See, I'm giving your Padres some love here on the show today.
Mm-hmm.
All right. If you would like to do so, you can tail us on Underdog Fantasy. Just as a note for our contest, our main picks today, we need to go 2 for 2 here. It's going to be Jake Woodford over 2.5 strikeouts plus Brent Rooker over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Feel free to tail us there. And if you haven't already, check out the LineStar app. We're giving out these LineStar projections, and you can find that exactly there on the Props AI tool on the LineStar app, linestarapp.com. Plus, we've got a brand new best ball tool that we're using. If you guys are playing best ball as well, fantasy football, NFL right around the corner, feel free to check it out at linestarapp.com. Now it's time for home run calls of the day. Tyler, where are you headed for a jinger on this Wednesday?
I got to go to Taylor Ward plus 500 to hit a bomb over the last 150 games. He's hitting 361 with a 254 ISO towards left-handed pitching. Now Freeland allows a 226 ISO and a home run on 4.8% of plate attempts. He's allowing 39% hard contact. And when he is away, his home run rate is at 2.2 per 9. So I love the spot for Ward to go long after Freeland. You got a poor bullpen, so I like the spot.
Yeah, really like Ward today. Hopefully he can hit a home run, cash for you, and then cash for me on that over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. For my pick, though, sorry, Tyler, I got to go to the Dodgers. National Friendship Day. It was yesterday, not today. Going with the Dodgers bat. At plus 300, this is a guy who is second in home runs behind only Aaron Judge he's got 32 on the year. Judge has 39. But LineStar giving Shohei a 31% chance of hitting a dinger today, which is very high for our home run predictor tool. And he's got a 399 ISO against right-handed pitchers, which is, of course, the stat that I love to lean into for this home run calls. 399 is just insane. It's actually the highest among all hitters, minimum 80 or 75 at-bats. Going up against Padres righty Dylan Cease. Yes, he's a great pitcher, but Shohei has some pretty good history against him. 3 for 11 with 2 home runs. Also, when you look at Cease and his numbers, 9 of the 15 home runs he's given up this season have come against lefty bats, and Shohei's one of the best lefty bats in the game. That Padres bullpen, kind of mediocre in terms of home run per 9 rate, just 16th. Then you're talking about Shohei Ohtani, who leads Major League Baseball in hard hit percentage, and he's second in barrels per plate attempt percentage as well. So this is Shohei we're talking about at plus 300. You don't often see the price tag for a Shohei home run that good. So I'm going to take it every time. Shohei for a bomb. Sorry about it, Tyler. I know you're, I think your Padres are still going to win if that helps things out at all.
You know, I actually like Shohei for a walk today. If the Dodgers are, rolling out a similar lineup to what they had been, which they very possibly could, I think there's no reason to pitch to Shohei. So,
yeah, that's a good point. They might
walk.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, take him for a walk if you don't want to go with the home run call there. As always, the home run call, the MLB Dinger Report is at your disposal to check out at LineStarApp.com. It's a great tool that helps us predict home runs this season. So far this week, we've already cashed a home run call at plus 390 for the week. So hopefully we can keep it rolling here on the show. Good luck in all of your sports betting endeavors for today. Remember to bet responsibly. If you've got any locks for us here on the show, make sure to drop them in the comments below. We're all trying to help each other out to beat the books. Let's go cash on this Wednesday. Good luck, everybody. We'll see you guys tomorrow.